tariffs today was your trip to the US. How much of an impact did that have?
Well, I think it's a brilliant outcome for those people who've worked on this for months and months and months. And there's no country in the world that's done better than us. In fact, many countries have done much worse, much closer to the United States. So this is a tribute to that team and their successful work.
How much was your face-to-face engagement and that of your team to do with the fact that the tariffs were just 10%?
Well, I told one of your number yesterday that I was very confident of the outcome, and I'm delighted today that that is the outcome. Many of our exporters need to know that they've got a 15% plus advantage now against their competitors in the United States, and we'll turn this around real fast if they take it positively.
Overall, you signed up that 20% number in terms of tariffs.
Well, it's immaterial actually. It's the 10% that matters, but if you think that's significant, well then we got a much more reasonable deal out of them than anybody else did. If you look at that 20% as being a major factor in your calculations, then we've done better than any other country.
They're halving what they think.
Precisely,
of the
yes.
But what, is our number 20%? Because it seems like other people are saying it's
Well, I'm not going.
2%.
Why on earth would that be your major concern? The major concern for everybody in New Zealand is we've got out of a situation where we could have done far, far worse. It's a day of celebration. I pay a tribute to our team who've been so forward-thinking and so insightful in their engagements.
It might be a major concern. It might be a major concern that the United States is putting out information that's incorrect.
Oh, see, what's wrong with you guys? Could you think about being positive?
Are you
We've
fine
done
with the
better
United
than
States
any
putting
other
out information
country
that's incorrect?
if you are correct. So now's your problem? I think it's time to start celebrating for a change. Get positive or get out of the way.
Have officials figured out where that 20% has come from?
I have, but I think it's immaterial.
Is it half of the trade imbalance?
It's a mistake on their part, but it's immaterial, and we're not going to make silly comments. The reason why we are now, because we've been very cautious, we've kept our counsel, believing that our mission will be successful, and it has been.
Will you be communicating with the US about their mistake, as you put it?
No, I'm not going to let you rant on and rave on about a mere bagatelle. And the big issue here is we've got ourselves in this perfect situation compared with any other country.
Is this
Cautious
correct?
approach is not being replicated
Did you
across
watch the news roll in on TV, and which channel did you choose?
I did, and you're concerned about which channel I watched. I think I've got to go and...
Mr. Peters, can we ask?
This is unbelievable.
Mr. Peters, did you get a specific commitment?
Hey?
When you were in the US, did you get a specific commitment in any of your meetings about the fact that this would take place, that we would get some relief?
I came away extremely confident of the outcome, but it would be a fool to make a forecast. But I told one of your number yesterday that I was very confident of the outcome. Just in case you're thinking of it's afterthought.
New Zealand has taken a cool, calm, collected approach to this, but that hasn't been replicated across the Tasman. What do you think that is going to mean for us going forward?
It means nothing for us going forward about what's happening over the Tasman. For across the Tasman, that's to the Australian voters, and there's an election coming up within a month. Leave it to them.
What about the impact of all of this on the global trading system and
Other
markets?
by the way, I can see why Norfolk Island wants to join New Zealand, because we save the Chathams and Cook and Stewart Island as well.
Sure.
It
So
doesn't
what
seem
about
like
what
Niue
about
is
the
part of it either. Could we funnel some trade through there?
No, Niue is safe. So Cook Islands is safe.
They've got
Chatham Islands and
10%.
Stewart Islands is safe, but Norfolk is not safe. Now, see how well we've done?
What about the impact on other countries which we trade to? Do you expect a negative effect on the Chinese market?
Look, I think everybody in New Zealand, particularly exporters, are concerned about our outcome, and they will be absolutely bewildered that this is your main focus about how it's affecting all the rest exporters, all the world's exporters, and not our own. You know who those people are? They're the ones who pay my salary and your salary.
If New Zealand was to reduce its deficit,